Hello, Dodgers Nation, and welcome back to the Dodgers Insider, your home for everything Blue Crew. Today, we've got three massive updates straight from the heart of Dodger Nation, from a blockbuster trade idea involving a $106 million All-Star outfielder to Max Muncy revealing his retirement plans, and finally, unfortunate injury news concerning Freddie Freeman. You won't want to miss a second of this one. Let's dive right in. Update 1. Dodgers trade idea acquires Pirates $106 million All-Star. The Los Angeles Dodgers, sitting at a strong 40-27 and leading the NL West, continue to show why they're one of the best teams in baseball. On the surface, they don't seem like a team in desperate need of reinforcements. However, every great team knows there's always room to improve, especially with the postseason looming in the distance. One area of concern for LA has been the inconsistent play in the outfield, particularly with Michael Conforto struggling to deliver consistent offense. That's where the idea of a blockbuster trade comes into play. Pittsburgh Pirates outfielder Bryan Reynolds is suddenly emerging as a potential trade target that could provide a much-needed spark to the Dodgers lineup. Gabe Smolson of Dodgers Nation recently weighed in, suggesting Reynolds would be a clear upgrade over Conforto, especially if his bat stays hot. Statistically, Reynolds has the edge. His overall batting average is already better than Conforto's, but what really stands out is his recent form. Over the last 21 games, Reynolds has turned up the heat, slashing 338 thousandths with 3 home runs, 19 RBIs, and an eye-popping 981 OPS. That kind of offensive burst is exactly the kind of momentum a championship-hungry team like the Dodgers craves heading into the second half of the season. So, what's the catch? Well, for starters, there's the question of Pittsburgh's willingness to part ways with Reynolds. According to USA Today's Bob Nightingale, the Pirates are reportedly preparing to be sellers at this year's trade deadline. They've made it clear that nearly everyone on their roster is available for the right offer, everyone except ace Paul Skeens and rising star O'Neal Cruz. That leaves the door open for a potential Reynolds trade. However, there's a major financial component to consider. Reynolds is currently in the third year of a massive 8-year, $106.75 million deal. For a Dodgers team already carrying 9 of the top 100 highest-paid players in baseball, adding Reynolds would mean another big contract on the books. That said, when you're in win-now mode and trying to bring another championship to Los Angeles, it's hard to put a price tag on elite talent. Whether Andrew Friedman and the front office decide to make that leap remains to be seen, but fans should keep their eyes on Reynolds as a name to watch leading up to the deadline. Update 2. Dodgers Max Muncy makes retirement plans clear. Now let's shift gears to one of the most beloved and underrated members of the Dodgers' current era, Max Muncy. Since arriving in Los Angeles back in 2018, Muncy has gone from overlooked journeyman to integral power bat in a lineup stacked with stars. In a franchise that features MVPs, All-Stars, and future Hall of Famers, Muncy has quietly become a foundational piece of the Dodgers' dominance. Muncy's production over the years speaks volumes. Across a 162-game average in Dodger Blue, he's delivered 36 home runs, 101 RBIs, a solid .838 OPS, and a 126 OPS+. Add in his infield versatility and ability to step up in big moments, and you've got a player who has done far more than just fill a roster spot. He's helped define a winning culture. Even in his age 34 season, Muncy remains a valuable contributor. So far this year, he's slugged 9 home runs and maintained a .771 OPS with a 121 OPS+. While he's no longer putting up MVP-caliber numbers, he's still a reliable threat in the middle or bottom of the lineup. And now he's beginning to think about what comes next. In a recent interview with Doug McCain of Dodgers Nation, Muncy made his future intentions very clear. He said, "I don't think it's any secret that I would like to retire here. I've made that very well known. In terms of how that works out, I can't worry about that right now." His loyalty to the Dodgers is evident. And that kind of devotion is something fans and the front office alike should appreciate. Financially, Muncy is currently earning $14.5 million this season and is scheduled to make $10 million in 2026, depending on whether the team picks up his club option. That's not a massive price tag for a player of his experience and production, and with no immediate replacement ready to step in, outside of number 4 prospect Alex Freeland, who's more of a natural shortstop, Muncy still has an important role to play. As long as Muncy keeps mashing baseballs and providing leadership in the clubhouse, there's no reason he shouldn't finish his career wearing Dodger blue. He may not get the spotlight like Freddie Freeman or Mookie Betts, but make no mistake, Max Muncy is Dodgers royalty. Update 3. Dave Roberts announces unfortunate Dodgers Freddie Freeman news. And now to a bit of troubling news that surfaced following the Dodgers' rough 11-1 loss to the San Diego Padres. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse after a blowout loss, manager Dave Roberts added another layer of concern by announcing an injury update involving superstar first baseman Freddie Freeman. According to Dodgers insider Fabian Ardaya, Roberts revealed that Freeman tweaked his quad during that lopsided loss to San Diego. While Freeman is still in the lineup for the next game against the Padres, Roberts noted he won't be playing at 100%. As Roberts put it, he's managing it. This isn't the first time Freeman has battled through injuries. Just last season, he played through an ankle issue during the Dodgers World Series push. And now, with another nagging issue flaring up, fans are understandably holding their breath. Despite the injury, Freeman continues to be a dominant offensive force in 2025. With a staggering .349 batting average, he leads the National League and carries a 1.002 OPS. Out of his 74 total hits, a league-leading 21 are doubles. He's also added 1 triple and 9 home runs, showing no signs of slowing down at the plate. Freeman's offensive consistency has been a major driving force behind the Dodgers' success, and losing him even temporarily would be a significant blow. At 35 years old, each new injury naturally raises concerns about long-term durability. But if there's one thing we've learned about Freeman, it's that he's a warrior. Just look at his performance during the 2024 postseason, when he helped carry the team to glory and earned World Series MVP honors. Still, quad injuries can be tricky, especially for a player who relies on strong lower body movement for both fielding and batting. The Dodgers will likely monitor his workload closely over the coming weeks. Whether that means a few off days or limited action, the key will be keeping Freeman healthy and fresh for the stretch run. The hope is that this tweak is nothing more than a minor speed bump in another stellar season. But as fans, it's hard not to worry when your most consistent hitter is dealing with pain. And that wraps up today's update on the Dodgers. Between a potential blockbuster trade for Bryan Reynolds, Max Muncy's commitment to retiring in LA, and Freddie Freeman's injury concern, it's been a roller coaster few days in Dodger Nation. If you found this video helpful and want to stay up to date on all things Dodgers, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the Dodgers Insider, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.